What do you think the biggest common misconception about cystic fibrosis is?
Biggest misconception right now isn't about cystic fibrosis. It's really about where we are with cystic fibrosis and the fact that people think we're done. We've got a cure, or close enough to a cure that we don't need to fight any more for people. And, I know why people think that, because this drug is really quite extraordinary. And I think probably when insulin came for diabetes, people did a jump for joy. And we should jump for joy that we had some movement on a disease that has impacted so many for so long. But it's not a cure. And it also cannot, as I said, it cannot take away the years of damage that this disease has already had on people's bodies.
This Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, what does that mean to you, and how can Canadians get involved and support?
People often feel neglected who have a cystic fibrosis. So it can mean a lot to our community, for it's a chance for people to shine a spotlight on what they're experiencing. And we use that as a time to not only get our rallying cries out and draw attention to the burden that our community faces, but also a time for people to come together and really celebrate with one another on the progress we've made and the progress we need to make. So we host our walk to make cystic fibrosis history on the last Sunday in May. And it's a really special event. I know a lot of diseases have walks or runs, but it's one of the only times people with cystic fibrosis can get together with other people with cystic fibrosis, because there is such a limit on there's an infection control issue, but it's outdoors. And so you get all sorts of families out, kids, adults living with CF, and it's a very, very special event.